Okay, so here's your riff of the day, The Kingdom. Alright, so this is made up of 3 different parts. There's this part, which starts at 6. Most of the parts start at 6. So you start with your first finger. You're going to hit a chord there on your low strings. And then you're going to jump your first finger up to the D string and play a power chord at the same fret, put on the D string and G string, which is the same exact chord. Alright, and then this part, which you go down 1 step, which is 2 frets, and go 4, 6, 7. So far we've got this for the first part of the riff, first quarter, we'll say. Oops. And I'm going to tack this on there. 7 on the big strings. And that you do that with your middle finger, so you can go. So, all together, first part. And the next part. This is the harder part. You gotta jump after you do that dun dun up to 11 on the D string and G string, and you're gonna do a half step down and right back up and jump to 7. So it's, and that's the harder part of it. So you go from 7 to 10 to 6. And it's just as much a jump and a pain in the ass as it looks like it is. That's probably the second hardest thing to do in the riff, except for the fill. So far what we've got is, for part 2 of the riff, is starting from the last note of part A, just for context. So you'll want to practice that little chunk by itself probably to get those jumps nice and clean. So we put part A into part B, and I'm just going to do part B real quick just so you can hear it without the lead-in note. And jump back onto that 6 again. So all together, part A into part B. Back and do part A, or at least the first couple little chords of part A. No, actually all of part A. And then it goes back into this second part, but this is actually C. So instead of doing the jump up, you're going to do this fill, which is, it's not as hard as you think it is. It's really dependent on you starting it with your middle finger. So it's on 6, and you're going to start with your middle finger and go 6, 7 on that string up to your ring finger, and then climb that up and go 6, 6, 6. And then it comes down to your first finger. So that's why I said you got to start that with your middle finger, so you have your first finger ready for that string. So, and then right back down the 6, 6, 6. Or well, the first 2 6s. So down to where your middle finger is on the A string, and then you're going to use your first finger. No, I'm wrong. You're going to slide it down with your middle finger and go 5, 6, 4. I'm trying to get a better angle here. So altogether, that fill, which would be C, so that makes this riff A, B, A, C kind of a riff. Starting with the middle, go 6, 7, 6, 6, 6, 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 4. It's a really simple move, it just sounds crazy. You'll notice that becomes a pull-off, especially at full speed. And the other trick to getting that riff right is slamming back into a chord as soon as you get it. So and that's your riff of the day.